Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the Hy-Vee Today show. My metamorphosis is complete, and I have turned into a donut. It only took 36 years, but like the caterpillar that once crawled across the earth that turned into a butterfly, I have now fully formed. No! That is... that was a dramatic cut. How was I? Was I ready? That is a keto donut, as I live and breathe. That right there, this is real, right? There's my hand. This is the first ever low-carb keto donut. And I have the nutritional facts. So it's 12 grams of fat, which is good if you're on a keto diet, which is a high-fat diet. It's about 5 carbs per serving, which is not bad. I don't even want to know what a regular donut has carb-wise. And it only has 1 gram of sugar. And there it is, right there. That is, look at that. I mean, this has never, not to say that there aren't people at their house that have tried to make these, but as far as a Hy-Vee, I think this is the first attempt. So it's supposed to mimic a glazed donut. So this is real. They're talking about me behind me, like I can't hear them. But yes, this is a diet donut, and I like it. As someone that has had success on this diet and loves donuts, you can tell that I'm not a person that doesn't love donuts. That'd be fake news. I love all the donuts everywhere. This is close to replacement donut. It is kind of like the thing with anything like this. The almond flour makes it a little biscuit-y, like it kind of tastes like a sweet biscuit. But for my money, which is $0, because this is the test batch, I love it, and I'm in. All right. And you know I don't like to eat with my mouth full or talk with my mouth full, but for the sake of science, there's Roman right there on the screen. He came up to me on Monday and said, I want to try and make the donuts. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to do this for years. Roman just became bakery manager. And that was Monday, and today's Wednesday, and there they are. Like, I'm so happy that he did it. It's great. And this could really be, listen, somebody made $1 million off the pet rock. This could be our meal ticket, baby. The cash cow's coming in. All I want to do is be able to retire and live off of the keto donut profits. So, listen, it's not available to purchase. I'm inclined to reach out to certain people that I know that have been like super keto. We have almost 1,000 members of our keto group on Facebook. I want people to be able to try it. I don't have enough for 1,000 people to try it. So I'll keep you posted, but our intent is to have them available for purchase. I should also mention that school was canceled today. So if you're watching us live and you're a parent, I'm sorry. The text that my wife sent me, I can't read on the air, but she's not happy that they canceled school. Muscatine. Did L&M not cancel? L&M probably canceled, right? Everybody had a delay, and I get it. It's icy. You look at if you look at your driveway, maybe it looked like an ice skating rink. Hopefully you didn't fall. I have 2 coworkers that have both told me that they biffed it leaving their house. But the thing is with Muscatine, just like with L&M, not so much for Muscatine, but we certainly have kids that are bused, and they have to go, the bus drivers and the buses, down some rural roads that maybe aren't salted well. That's usually what causes a delay or cancellation. The city streets are fine. I mean, I traversed from my house to drop my daughter off at daycare at the old Washington school, and then I came to the store and I had no issues. L&M is canceled. Oh boy, look at that list. Parents everywhere are going, a collective, you don't say. And can they still go? Can I still take my kids so my wife has a break? Just the teachers might be there. I don't know if the teachers get to just hang out. Anyways, I should have stayed with the path to be a teacher. I'd have today off, right? High school English teacher. But that's okay. We're with you. The last thing I'll mention, just really quick, I just want to mention it's Wellness Wednesday. So anything health-related in the health market, 10% off, organic produce, and health and beauty care items. So you can save today if you are doing like a diet and you need to stock up on stuff. Come into the store. You can see it on the screen. It's great. We want to save you some money. And then the last thing I'll mention, which parlays into our guest, Rock and Roll Bingo is here this Saturday. Rock and Roll Bingo, first time we've done it. You'll hear a clip of a song. You look at your sheet. Do you have that song on your sheet? You check it off. You get a couple in a row. You got a bingo. So this is this Saturday, 7 o'clock. I hope that you'll come out. We have, I think, about 40 reservations now. My friend Jesse with Jammin' with Jesse is going to host it. He's got all the stuff for Rock and Roll Bingo. I will be here to facilitate, and then I will be off the clock having a keto cocktail, which is just vodka and ice. No, but I want to just, enjoy it. Steve likes that one. Steve also would like to have a keto cocktail. So please come out. If you want to make a reservation, 264-2219. That's kind of like the bat phone, the phone over my shoulder. You can make it ring right now if you call 563-264-2219. I hope one day that we get a chance to give away like something, because we could have like Steve on the phone back there. Your caller 4, click. Right? That's the Hy-Vee Today hotline, 264-2219. All right, our guest, speaking of rock and roll, the last time that we talked to Paul Elsoff, he was saying there's a chance Lefty and the Spinners, Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We don't know. And then, Paul, it happened. Congratulations. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me on Hy-Vee today.
How are you feeling? You're a Hall of Famer.
I
You feeling good?
Stupendous.
Oh, good. I like that. You're a Hall of Famer.
Yes,
Paul,
sir.
did you ever think you'd
No,
be able
sir.
to say you're a Hall of Famer? I
No,
mean, this
sir.
is wild, right?
No, sir.
I can't believe
It
it.
was all pending, and we were
Yeah.
finally notified on January 7th.
Holy smokes. So this is just, and it's fitting that Tara Riggin commented on the Facebook stream, No School, because you're sharing a story with me before we started that I did not know. So Tara Riggin helped Lefty and the Spinners get nominated, or what? How did that
That's
happen?
correct. She submitted the nomination.
Holy
Yes.
moly. So what did that all entail? How do you get nominated? Obviously, you have to have been in a band for a while, and
You had to have been at least 25 years ago
Okay.
as the start, and it could be longer. In our case, it was.
sure.
One of the main elements is that you had to do something significant for youth in rock and roll.
Okay.
To let them into the ages or get into music or music education or help somebody get into school band, so forth.
Love it.
So it has to be a contribution in that regard.
Sure.
And then they go off the biology, I'm sorry, biography of accomplishments, appearances that you made, and
Yeah.
special shows that we were able to do over the years, and any recordings that you may have done
Sure.
and completed.
So I was walking past Starbucks yesterday here at the store, and I see the Muscatine Journal and some familiar faces on the front page. So that was a nice write-up that they did,
Yes.
and it should be celebrated. It's not that often in Muscatine. I mean, I could be wrong as far as in Muscatine. I feel like Cruisin' is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Correct.
A couple years ago, Max Allen, Collins, and the fellas, and now Lefty and the Spinners. I don't know if anybody else from Muscatine's in the Rock Hall for Iowa. I haven't looked. But well, Steve Bozen is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is cool. What was your group's name again? Milk and Honey. So Steve is a Hall of Famer. But like, what a great story! What a great picture, getting everybody together. When you were here, Paul, you alluded to 2020 being the 50th anniversary of the band.
The birth year anniversary. Yeah.
So this is all.
If I could back up one
Yeah,
second.
yeah, go ahead.
Max Allen Collins is a double inductee.
Oh, I
His
didn't know
band,
that.
the Daybreakers
Okay.
from Muscatine, were inducted first.
So he's
Yeah.
been there twice.
Right.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Well, so 50th anniversary,
Yep.
Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You did a show at the Salvation Army that was wildly popular, well attended.
Well attended.
You had teased a show supporting the All Veterans Memorial in Fruitland, and I want to talk about that.
Yes, sir.
But now with this story called the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, does the band feel like maybe we should get out more? Because people, not that people don't want to see Lefty and the Spinners, they do, but does the group feel pressure? Has this also been a celebratory thing, but is there pressure called, now we got to get out and gig a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Offers are coming in now.
Good.
Offers have been initiated.
Well-
We have one set in stone that's upcoming in
Sure.
February.
Yeah.
There are some others for over the remaining year, sir.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Listen, Diane Furlong and Arden Creek,
Right.
they would love to make that happen, and I hope it does, because she stopped me in the store one day and said, she asked me, could you DJ at Arden Creek and play some oldies? And I said, sure. And then I was like, wait a minute, Lefty and the Spinners would be way better than me. I mean, this is a band that people have seen and loved for years. They've got this great story, and I hope that can happen. But yeah, so I mean, I imagine you're getting quite a few.
We're working
right?
Towards that.
Good.
The community of Fruitland, with Fruitland Fun Day, we're in negotiations with them, and they're wishing to expand even to a second night,
As they should.
have a Friday and a Saturday. And we're not close on exact details yet, but I understand that Dr. Bark and Brian Chick are expanding Rockin' on Sycamore.
Yep.
And they have already noted that they wanted us back when we were there
Good.
last summer. I did just miss a call from Dr. Bark, by the way.
Did you? Listen, Brad, Paul's here, all right? He's not ducking you. Consider this his pass. He's on the show, as Brad's been on before, and if Dr. Bark wants to come by and do a drive-by adjustment, we're both not opposed. So this thing called, this word, it's called retirement. There is no 2020 retirement slowdown for Lefty and the Spinners, and nor should there be. So this is really exciting. If you're just joining us, Paul Elsoff, member of Lefty and the Spinners, inducted into the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The ceremony itself, do we know when that will be? Where is that at? I have no idea.
The induction ceremony itself is on Sunday of Labor Day weekend.
Okay. That's perfect.
And that's in, the whole event takes place up at Lake Ogoboji in Arnold's Park, Iowa.
Nice.
And Spirit Lake is just a couple miles north of there. That's there's a school auditorium that allows the Hall of Fame to use for the induction ceremony.
Excellent.
So it's kind of a true location, but right in the close proximity. I'm yet to receive a whole tablature of the weekend's events, but the Eastern Iowa representative for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame lives in Iowa City, and
awesome.
so he's our coordinator.
Sure.
And they're getting a timeline for the whole weekend. Saturday there's a town parade that all inductees get to march in, and then Sunday afternoon is the induction ceremony, actually in Spirit Lake at a school auditorium.
Awesome.
And then back to Arnold's Park Sunday night for those members that were elected to perform, the inductees.
Oh, that's exciting.
We were announced as non-performing inductees,
Okay.
which is fine.
Yeah. Take a little pressure off, if anything.
Well, we don't have to drag all that equipment across the state, which is very important.
To not have to bring all the gear and then have the pressure of performing. But what an awesome weekend that'll be, to be surrounded by your peers, and whether it's people you know or not. It's a big deal. What's the feeling from, and I know you can't really speak for the rest of the group, but you're here. Everybody has to be excited. Family, friends, I mean, fans must just be over the moon for you, right?
They are, sir.
What a great thing for this band. So everybody's got to be feeling good, right?
Absolutely, and you're correct. I cannot speak for them, but I can speak to your audience about them.
Sure.
And if I could identify all these members.
Please go ahead.
Scott Lefty Hendricks, number one, who started the band in 1970, will be there. Myself and Wayne Stewart, our lead guitarist, will be there. Michael Seawright is our rhythm guitarist.
Sure.
He is an inductee as well. The next member that joined the band was Robert Eichelberger, and sadly in 2011 we all lost Bob, and he's gone now, and he's dearly missed all throughout everyone's lives, because this thing went on so long. There was really a family,
and that's where all Bob's best were born. Right?
Exactly. The year after that, in 2012, they started having the cancer relay for life, and called the event All Bob's Best. And I'm assuming they'll continue with some of that, because that's becoming a huge thing.
Absolutely.
Run for the Cure. And then in the latest rendition of the band, of course, we had longtime players, Park McConaughey, and then Beth Hecht Van Zandt.
I love Beth.
Yeah.
She's great.
Quite a gal.
So this is so great. Again, Lefty and the Spinners going into the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In front of us is that news, which is huge. It's, again, worthy of telling that story. February 15th.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Saturday, February 15th. If you want to see Lefty and the Spinners live in concert and support a good cause, Paul, this is great. So the All Veterans Memorial in Fruitland coming along. It's expensive. It'll be an unbelievable piece to honor all vets throughout Muscatine County and active duty. So this is exciting, and the details are: is the show at the Armory?
Yes, the National Guard and Army Reserve Center, which is located on a portion of Muscatine Airport property, right along Highway 61. Very easy access. The whole area is flat sidewalks, no steps into the building. and we will be there performing from 7 to 9 p.m.
That is great.
The doors will open at 5 p.m. and a plate dinner will start being served with refreshments at 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. And then we, of course, as I said, start at 7 p.m. and they'll wrap up the kitchen affairs, and we'll take the night on till 10 p.m. performing.
That's exciting. So again, that's just
and there will be beer products sold at this event.
Nice.
It's open to the public, and kids, families can certainly come. We just want everyone aware that there will be beer sales on site.
So that is 1 month from today.
Correct.
How about that?
Yes,
so
correct.
The band will be performing. If you missed the show at the Salvation Army, which again was a big success, this is awesome. February 15th, Saturday night. We don't know what February is going to look like weather-wise.
Correct.
We've had kind of a mild winter, Paul, so hopefully February will continue that trend.
It would be nice for one more month.
And we can get everybody together to support a good cause. And I think that's what's so interesting to me. And there's obvious connections that made sense with the Salvation Army performance. But this idea called having this band and this story and being able to perform and help worthy causes at the same time. I mean,
exactly.
It's great.
That's the one of the notables to our nomination and our biography is the community benefits that we played over the years. All of the policemen's balls, money goes to Christmas time for the kids. Firemen's dances, volunteer fire department fundraisers, ambulance service fundraisers. I mean, community clubs in different towns.
Yeah.
All of those things, attested to our history of giving back.
As far as for people that are out there, Paul, I assume there's folks that know the band that have seen shows, but for somebody that's tuning in and they're like, Lefty and the Spinners, is there obviously front page of the Journal yesterday? That story's online. We showed you that link. Facebook, is there a website? Where would you point people to go? There's the Journal article, which is great.
The Journal article online and is available. Social media, Facebook. We don't have our own Facebook page because we didn't know where this was going to go.
Yeah, how could you?
But I'm a member of 5 of the different Muscatine Facebook pages, and I'm lucky enough to be able to share everything because so far everything that we are doing it's for public benefit.
And there is a flyer for that event in Fruitland, and I was going to see if I have it. I think I have it in you sent it to me in my inbox. Let me see if I can send it to Chad really quick, because I want people to understand that this is, again, something that a lot of folks are going to look forward to when you talk about a group that's been making music together for 50 years and now celebrating this induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's super exciting. I mean, you could have a standing room on. You never know. Obviously, we want the weather to cooperate, Paul. But this gig in February could be huge.
Well, the comments we're getting in Facebook responses, it's literally gone into the hundreds now on the various Facebook pages of positive comments and folks. Not everyone is I'm going to be there, but we have plenty of those. As well for that event. And if I could please, might I add that the food service that night is catered service.
Oh, wow.
Mad Marv's in Fruitland, Iowa. Rick Todd, that works there, is a chief bottle washer.
I'm not going to agree with any of this because I'm assuming he's your friend, and this is all lighthearted. So I'll just go ahead and let you fall on the sword with this one, pal.
Okay.
I'm getting the flyer. I'm not ignoring Paul. So Mad Marv's is going to be doing the catering.
Rick Todd is catering the event, the meal and the food, and as soon as all expenses from the food and refreshments are covered, Mad Marv's is donating 100% of everything else
that's awesome.
to the Veterans Memorial.
That's a big deal. Chad, I sent that to you on Facebook Messenger, the flyer for the show on the 15th. Isn't it great? I mean, just to know, because you and I both know how important that memorial is going to be, and I need to reach out to Maggie Curry and the crew again to have them back out here. Because the plans, Paul, that they have for that All Veterans Memorial, it's something else.
It's quite an engineered design element. and myself being an Army veteran.
Sure.
And Bob Guy with the band is an Army veteran, and Bob Eichelberger, who passed away, he was an Army reservist. He served. So yeah, 3 of us were from the band were veterans.
Isn't
so
that amazing? So you get
it means
obviously.
a lot.
Yeah.
And our member Bob Guy, he's a double inductee to the Hall of Fame as well.
Is that the XLs?
XLs from Wilton, Iowa. Yeah.
This is exciting. I love it. I mean, obviously, I love music. It's been a part of my life. I can recall driving, being younger. My dad always had like the Ford Bronco,
right,
listening to the radio in the Chicago area.
But Bobby is actually the guy that called me to join the band in the first place.
That's awesome.
And he was there several more years. And now, since last summer with Rockin' on Sycamore, sir, he has came back. We've invited him back to work with us. So he did perform with us at the Salvation Army for the Red Kettle campaign, and he'll be with us at the Armory. So we're especially enlightened by that, him being a double inductee.
It's pretty cool. This is an exciting
performing
story.
with us again.
Yeah. So let's do this, Chad. Let's put that event back on the screen one more time. This is Saturday, February 15th. Next chance to see Lefty and the Spinners at the Armed Forces Armory. And we want you to come out again, supporting the All Veterans Memorial, Lefty and the Spinners, heading into the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That'll take place Labor Day weekend. And then I would just advise everybody should stay tuned, because it does seem like there'll be other opportunities to see Lefty and the Spinners in 2020, 50th anniversary. I, for one, want it to happen. I know it's a whole thing. I get it. But it'll be great to get everybody out and to make music, and then to look into the crowd and go, this is why we're doing it, right?
Right. That's correct. These benefits are important to us. And just for your audience's information, there's no advance tickets to this event.
Gotcha.
We're not printing tickets. It will be at the door only.
Sure.
So the doors open at 5.
Yeah.
It's going to be first come, first seated.
That's awesome.
We have no idea on the numbers.
Don't sleep on this. Do we have a new member of Lefty and the Spinners? Is that what I'm seeing? We have time to draw. We have time to draw Animal from the Muppets. Can we see this again? Somehow we have enough time to, as Paul's talking. Look at this, Paul. You can have the newest member. Did you do that, Steve? You're too much. You are too much.
I used to have that sitting on the top of my bass drum.
Did you? On the kit? Yeah. Steve, you drummer as well, right? I'm surrounded by drummers. And you know, and oddly enough,
it's a good league.
Well, listen, my 7-year-old lost a tooth, so of course, he's got a rich tooth fairy, I guess. $10. Back in my day, I feel like I got a quarter. So I took him to get something last night. Stopped at Farm and Fleet, and he got a little electronic sticks that you can hit him. Right. That's what he chose. I was shocked. So maybe another drummer. Yeah. If you don't like somebody, give your children a drum set, is what he's saying. Listen, I don't know if I'm ready for a full-on kit, but I love music. I'm a fan, and I definitely support the arts as much as I can. Listen, I am so happy that you're here.
Thank you.
I appreciate you doing this. This was like a little bit of a short notice for Paul, because we had plans to talk to some other folks, and then the little sickness that's going around seemingly everywhere. I've reached out to Paul. Unbelievable story, Lefty and the Spinners, into the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being my friend.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I'm going to send as many gigs your way as I can.
Thanks for all your help with the publicity for these events.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure.
We haven't done anything that is a private enterprise yet.
Sure.
So that's what I like about what you do.
I
love your
that.
show.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. And Diane said that she'd give me free Arden Creek wine if I helped them book you. So listen, I'm in it for me too, Paul.
I'm yet to reach her on phone, but I will.
Well, I got to get that wine. I can't go without it over here. Thank you again, buddy. I appreciate it. Lefty and the Spinners, Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees. They're going in Labor Day weekend. Get a chance to see these guys do it. February 15th. That'll be the next one. All right, so we can go CBI Bank and Trust, IL Camera. We're going to talk to Skip Armstrong in a minute, which is exciting. Jody Fuller in the bakery. Good shot of the bakery, considering I started the show talking about the first ever keto donut in the history. And look at who's over there, Lieutenant Greg Bach. Paul, did you see him sneaking over there, Lieutenant Greg Bach, with the kids? No school.
Oh, no, I didn't. Hi, Greg.
It's Daddy Daycare, the Bach fam hanging out. Look at that. The whole Bach crew. Some would say too many Bachs. I wouldn't say that, but some would say. Not me.
We just spoke to your event that we played
for. I saw the van, and then I figured Sometimes if I click my heels together, Lieutenant Bach shows up with the Bach crew. Some would say Bachman Turner Overdrive. So how about that? Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it, my brother. I'll see you soon. Let me know if you need anything. Hey, there's the Bach crew. We've got them. It's Bachman Turner Breakfast Overdrive. No school, huh? Back in my day, we would have walked barefoot uphill backwards. You kids don't have to go to school at all. I love it. All right, let's let them eat breakfast. We'll spy on them in a minute. Make sure that those Bachs aren't stealing any cookies from the bakery again, since they're known to do that. All right, Skippy Armstrong in the house, newest member of Muscatine Hy-Vee. You've been here over a month.
This is about 3 months, yeah.
3 months it's
Yeah,
been?
getting there.
Oh my gosh. Skip's been here nearly 3 months, everybody. I don't know why the delay in coming on the show, because you're so busy, I think, is the deal. So I'm excited that you're here. I don't know if you have any interest in a diet donut, but you're more than welcome to try a diet donut. All right, so it says on the screen, food service manager, and I definitely want to talk about that. So getting into Hy-Vee, you started kind of like I did, around a busy time around the holidays.
Yes.
What were your first impressions, and then let's explain to everybody out there the role of food service manager.
Well, just all the traffic was nuts.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people in here trying to get stuff for the holidays, and it really surprised me how busy it could get.
Yeah.
We bagged a lot of groceries, that's for sure.
I was going to say, it was kind of like, and you had the experience of like being in different parts of the store, so you really got like the full Hy-Vee experience. And then this food service manager position, because you came here to do one thing, but then this food service manager position almost makes more sense given your experience.
Right.
So I guess for everybody at home, they need to understand that if they come to Hy-Vee and they're grabbing something for lunch or dinner, you're the guy that's kind of overseeing everybody that's making them something delicious, right?
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
definitely.
So have you found something that do you have any favorites, I guess?
You know, I'm a sucker for the Asian department.
Yeah?
Yeah, the sushi and the General's chicken. I can't get enough of it. Probably eat too much of it, honestly.
Oh, it is good, right? I mean, there is no excuse when you work at a place like Hy-Vee. It's the worst sometimes when it's lunchtime and there's all these options. And then I have this thing where, like, yesterday I was talking to Rhonda at the kitchen, and she's trying to like show me how everything looks awesome, and then I had Rose basically make me a sandwich without the bread. I always feel like I'm nobody takes it personally, but have you felt that yet? Where you're like, oh, that looks good, but I'm gonna go over here to get something. Has that happened to you yet?
A little bit here and there,
Yeah.
yeah, but not too much.
All
Definitely.
right, so your background before coming to Hy-Vee, again, for people that are watching that don't know, give us a little bit of that, your story, because it's a good one.
Yes, so I started at the brew when I was 14 years old. My family owns the place. And I worked there for a solid 16 years, moved up from janitorial to kitchen to bartender to bar manager. And yeah, it was a really great experience.
And then this Hy-Vee thing happens, and I remember you and I talking, and I was like, yeah, I mean, this is something that Matt's looking for. And then it
Yeah.
started to come into, I was like, oh my gosh, Skip's going to come work here. This is really exciting. Like, I was so happy that position presented itself, and the stars aligned, if you will. So we've got a lot of stuff that we're working on constantly, and one of the things that I like when we can do events, whether it's in here in the Market Grill.
Yes.
And you've already experienced a couple of those with the frozen breakfast with
Absolutely.
Elsa and Anna. And I like when it can get that busy, so long as we're prepared, and we were. But we have some other things coming up. So something we've been talking a lot about on this show is the Rock and Roll Bingo this Saturday. And you and I both know any chance you have to bring somebody in.
Absolutely.
And we had so many people that came in to see Elsa and Anna that maybe didn't know that we have this awesome breakfast buffet.
Right.
And that's our job. Like, if you come in for Rock and Roll Bingo, we want you to have the best experience ever, so that you're like, when's the next event?
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
if you're out there, please know that. Rock and Roll Bingo this Saturday. We've got a regular bingo next Monday, the 20th. And then there's this, in the produce department, there's this citrus sale that we're coming up into. And there's some plans to do some menu items
Yes.
around some of the citrus, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to do some good stuff. I just sampled some stuff from the Asian department. He did some lemon chicken. Ooh. And I probably ate more than my fair share of it, but it was delicious.
Again, it's hard, and the thing,
Yeah.
and again, something else that's tough. all these talented people that are working here making food, and then they go, do you want to try this?
Right.
And especially if it's like Jay, who is our Chinese manager, but then like Chef Scott, I never say no.
You can't. You can't do it.
It's rude,
Yeah.
but he's also a professional chef.
Yeah.
So during the citrus sale, that lemon chicken will be something that's available all week. And then Chef Scott's going to have like a dinner centered around infusing some of the different citrus items from the produce department. So that's super exciting. And then Valentine's Day, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is something you guys have been having a lot of conversations about between yourself and Boney, kitchen manager, and Chef Scott and Steve Graham. So I feel like Valentine's Day is going to be
It's going to be a good one. That's for sure. We got a lot planned.
And this menu, it's all going to get rolled out really soon, so I would just keep an eye on social media channels for the store. But is that something that you like, is putting together an event like that and building, I mean, something out of nothing, right?
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. I mean, any chance we get to show you guys what we can do, it's always a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah, and a good dinner in town on Valentine's Day. I don't know if people have ever tried, over the years, 7 years of being in town, that can be a tough night to get out because most places are busy, right? So that's our intent, is to have the Market Grill Express dressed up a little bit. And the menu that, I don't know, man, I just feel really good about everything that's going on in this store with you being here and Boney, who, again, you and Boney have a lot of shared experiences.
We do, yeah. We come from a very similar sort of background.
Yeah, like family-run businesses and bringing that skill set. Yeah. So, is there anything that you're wanting to try or do with respect to catering, or anything that you've talked about that you're like, we got to really try and do this? Because again, I'll bring in the Star Wars characters and the Frozen characters, but is there something else? Is it bar service, or what would you like to see this place evolve into?
Yeah, we just want to do the best we can for service unconditionally. I know we talked about doing a special occasion menu for Mardi Gras Day, and then, of course, Ash Wednesday is right after that, so we want to make sure we have a lot of fish on the menu, and then every subsequent Friday. Just trying to cater to everyone as much as we can.
Yeah, and again, like the Hy-Vee thing is, the answer is seldomly no. So when people ask, it's like, yeah, no, we can make that happen. And yeah, so if you're out here, if you're at the store and you're like, is that Skip from the brew? Yes, he's here, right? You probably have that happen a lot.
I do.
People are like, why are you wearing a tie? Right?
They didn't make me wear ties at the brew. I don't know why, but
Was that? I mean, tying a tie is not. I don't. Somehow I lucked out, but I'm not good at tying a tie. Is that something you had to work on before you started?
I don't want to admit how many YouTube videos I had to watch, but it was more than 10.
That is awesome. But that's the reality, right? So Skip and Boney will come on the show so we can introduce him. There's just been so much. Again, when you start at a place around the holidays like Hy-Vee, it's wild.
It was crazy.
You just kind of get thrown in with both feet. So it's nice to be able to have a little bit of time, get stuff planned out. So whether it's like a Hawkeye basketball game or this rock and roll bingo Saturday, regular bingo on Monday. I mentioned there's a Star Wars event that we're pretty sure is going to happen. Probably a Super Bowl watch party on Sunday. So there's going to be a ton of stuff going on. And I'm so happy that you're here, and I know you're going to continue to do a great job. And I always tell people, just stop into Hy-Vee. We have so many people that come on lunch from work, and you've seen this.
Absolutely.
That these people have like 45, 50 minutes.
Yep.
It's almost like you can see the timer running in their head, and I promise you, we will get you in and out with enough time to get you back to work.
Certainly. Plenty of options as well.
Yeah. All right. Listen, see this guy. He's usually on this side of the store where all the food service is, from the Market Grill to the kitchen, sandwich shop, Italian, Chinese. It's fantastic. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. And yeah, that lemon chicken that Jay made.
It's gonna be.
I had a little sample yesterday. You know how hard it is. Steve brought in this like beautiful plate of lemon chicken. I didn't want to be rude and not try it because let's be realistic here. And it was absolutely fantastic. Well, thank you for popping on the show, buddy.
Thanks, Tony.
I know that you're busy, so
Definitely.
I won't keep you because you have stuff to do. Does Steve have the caught camera? Very good. So we're talking about some healthy stuff, New Year's resolutions. First ever keto low-carb donut is crazy. Like, I can't believe it's here. after having been talked about it for a while, and then Roman just did it, and I'm really happy to have that. And now we'll go to the health market. So if you're out there and you're sticking to that New Year's resolution, you need to know that every Wednesday, thank you, buddy, Wellness Wednesday at the store. Wellness Wednesday. So what does that mean? 10% off in the health market. So if it's maybe you want to make your own, donuts or bagels, since today's National Bagel Day, you need the ingredients, save 10% off at the same time. People messaging me on Facebook, what are they saying? What are they saying? I don't know. A whole bunch of stuff. So that's great. All right. So Wellness Wednesday, 10% off, whether it's like the bars you can see right there, protein bars, baking chocolate, that's also in the shot right there. It's all 10% off. The vitamins, Steve, if you can hear me, let's go down the vitamin aisle. All the vitamins, 10% off. Maybe your New Year's resolution is just to eat more vitamins, take more vitamins. I mean, that could be a thing, right? I don't know. Maybe you need a good probiotic, gut health, or women's vitamins, children's health, supplements, joint health. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, that aisle. Most of the vitamins are broken up into sections. Some of them in alphabetical order. I don't know what they got for a 36-year-old dude with gray hair. Is there a 36-year-old father of 3 vitamin? There should be. It's called a sleeping pill. I'm sure we have some of those as well, right? It's called need more sleep. But digestive health, like I'm talking for the gut, maybe you don't know how important your gut health is to overall health. I recommend a probiotic. Things like that can only help make a difference. Whole body health, metabolism, brain, and mood. What do we got for my mood? I'm in the mood to eat a plate of diet donuts. I don't normally eat a plate of diet donuts, but it is Wednesday. So it's all right there. Everything in the health market. Steve, go straight ahead, and all the frozen stuff, bad Christopher Walken impression, all that stuff is also 10% off. So the health market is more than just vitamins and supplements and protein bars. There's frozen items in there. There's healthy ice cream. I know, crazy, right? But it's right there. So I hope that you'll come to the store, and you know that we'll do our best to support you if you are trying to make some healthy changes. Please come and see us right here. I just can't get over how great it is that my coworker was like, I'm going to make those keto donuts, and they're here. I never thought we'd get to this point. And if you're out there, we have almost 1,000 people in that keto group. I'd love to tell you that these are available for purchase, but it's a small batch of the donuts. So not quite yet, but maybe we'll get to that point very soon. Look at the Bach fam in the house. All right, so today is National Bagel Day, as I said. National Bagel Day. Chad, I'm going to message you a couple bagel pics. I took some nice bagel pics this morning when I was picking up my diet donuts. Good-looking bagels. We can also make a keto or low-carb bagel. That's something else that I'm going to try and work on. And, because I'm not the only one that's on a diet, right? That's why I'm trying to do these things. So January 15th, National Bagel Day, Strawberry Ice Cream Day. You put strawberry ice cream on a bagel, or is that weird? I don't know. That'd be kind of weird. I like bagels, though. I love cream cheese. Who doesn't love cream cheese? Oh, look at those bagels. My gosh. You put the depth effect. You put the depth effect on the camera, and anything can look good. Look at that delicious carb loaf. Right? Oh, the Asiago one. Stop it. You're naughty. Toast it up. A smear of cream cheese, which is code for half of a container. Load it up there. Blueberry bagels, underrated. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't even know what those kind of bagels are. They're glorious. It's also National Hat Day. So if you like wearing hats, you probably got hat hair. So I have a couple hats that I like. I don't wear a ton of hats, obviously. I try to, look halfway decent when I do this program. But it's National Hat Day. So maybe you're out there wearing a hat. Tip of the invisible cap to you, friends. And then it says it's National Booch Day. I don't know what that means, and that's all I'll say. I don't know what that means. All right, let's get out of here. I want to say a couple of things. We've got, again, Rock and Roll Bingo coming up this Saturday. If you're looking for a good time, come to the Market Grill Express right where we're doing this show, Saturday night, 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in the drop top cruising the streets. Rock and roll bingo. You'll listen to a song, look on your sheet. If you have the lyrics to the song, you make a little check. It's kind of like regular bingo. You're like, oh, I got that Ice Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice, very icy outside. And then, oh, I got that Sweet Home Alabama, Leonard Skinner. And then I got that Shanty by Jonathan Edwards. And then you get a bingo. So this is Rock and Roll Bingo. We've never done it. My friend Jesse has all the stuff. So Jesse with Jammin' with Jesse, local DJ, he'll be hosting and making this all happen. And I'll be here helping him if I need to or just hanging out. So Saturday, 7 o'clock, RSVP, strongly encouraged, 563-264-2219. Deals on the screen, half off draft beer, $3 pitchers, $2 well mixed drink, $6 cheeseburger and fries, and half off all appetizers. Ooh, half off cheese curds. I love those cheese curds. Cheese curds, diet friendly? I'm just going to say yes, even if they're deep fried. What's the worst that can happen? I don't want to look at the nutritional facts. I don't care. Give me death or give me deep fried cheese curds. Keto donut. Holy moly. Can you believe it? And Roman even warmed him up. I'm going in. I'm sorry. I'm starving over here. I'm wasting away to nothing. Look at me. I'm going to fall off my chair. I'm so malnourished. You're worried about me. I know you are. I appreciate it. We've got some new hot deals. That's something else right there. This is the new normal. Hold on. Let me try and shift my face into the animal face right there. Pretty close, right? Pretty close. I love the Muppets. That's a fact. I'm a Muppet fan. You should know that. Always been a Muppet fan. So, all right. Hot deals that start today. Front page of the Hy-Vee ad. Looks like the stream might be loading a little bit on Facebook. So hopefully we're coming through on there for you. Maybe it's my phone. So new hot deals started today, run through next Tuesday. Front page of the Hy-Vee ad. Want you to check those out. We've got blueberries. Oh, I'm surrounded by blueberries. The snozberries taste like snozberries. I love blueberries. I just have blueberries all over myself. That's how much I love blueberries. That was the only thing I allowed myself that was sweet when I was first on the diet, was like a thing of blueberries and a shot of Ready Whip. That's what I'm saying. It was like the best because blueberries good for your brain, and I'm on team blueberry. So Driscoll blueberries, $1.88 for a package. Also on the front page of the ad, Hy-Vee Choice Reserve boneless beef chuck roast. Maybe you throw that in the crock pot. Just Bare fresh boneless skinless chicken breast fillets or fillets. It's fillets. That's Smart Bananas, 29 cents a pound. Yoplait yogurt, Yoplait. Lean Cuisine. And how about some TP? Use the Fuel Saver card and get yourself some cheap TP. Cheap TP. You need it. It's one of those things. It's never exciting to buy toilet paper. Nobody ever is like, I got to go get toilet paper. I'm so excited. Nobody ever wants to do that. What about lunch or dinner? Food court deals in the store. Are you ready to eat lunch or dinner today? What's going on at Hy-Vee? Well, it's Wednesday. $3.99 for a Chinese number 1 or 2 entree. Bach fam getting out of here. Bach fam in the house? What are you going to do all day? There's no school. What is the Bach? Oh, there's more. Going where? Going to the core. Oh, they're so excited.
Snow day. Every child's dream, he says.
So Lieutenant Greg Bach lived in a kettle, took some time off. You feel good?
Yeah. I'm still needing an adjustment from a chiropractor. So whoever you are out there, let me know. You know,
you've got options. Brad Bark. I go to Jeff Hansen. Brad Bark's a good chiro. Yeah, they would take care of you. So, Josiah, are you happy to have your dad not living in a kettle?
Yes, okay. I am.
I bet you are. That was a whole thing, right? Not too many people have their dad living in a kettle for that long.
No, barely.
Yeah, I tell
And
you
it was the second time he did it.
I was going to say, it was the second time he's done it. Oh, how's everybody feeling? So I guess we should introduce the Bach fam. Lieutenant Greg Bach, Grace, Samuel, right, and Josiah. And I'm Tony. Samuel, are you excited to not have school today?
Yes.
Really? You are so let
My dad was tricking us, and he was saying school has been back on, but it wasn't.
That dad of yours is a rascal. Well, what do you do when this happens? I mean, it's tough to adjust, but at least you can bring them to work, right? So you're going to put them to work?
Josiah said, "Yay, we're going to the core. Every child's dream on a snow day."
Listen, you have a gym, and I mean, it's a pretty cool place.
It's full of food.
Oh, sorry about that, Grace. Samuel, you got to put all that food away today.
No.
This kid right here, Samuel, he reminds me of Ted, my 5-year-old, and I'm not saying Samuel's trouble, but he just looks like he gets into some stuff.
He does.
Just look at him. He looks like he gets into
stuff.
what's that?
So much stuff.
He wiggles his own teeth. If you look at his teeth, he's like missing 3 on top.
Oh my gosh.
So I think he wiggles his own teeth to get money from the tooth fairy.
Oh my gosh.
He has figured out the system.
Look at that. Samuel's like, I'm on TV. All right, well, Grace, have fun, okay?
Okay.
Samuel, good to see you, dude.
So you too.
You too.
Oh, this
Why are you
kid.
being shy
I can
now,
just
man?
tell. Josiah, take care of everybody down there.
I will.
Hey, what I tell you to come tell him? Remember what I said? Say
Mario time.
Mario time.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a Nintendo fanatic.
Oh, buddy, you got to come over and see our arcade sometime in my basement. It has over
Do you have an
1,000
arcade?
games. Yeah. I'm not
Do you have,
rich.
like,
I
some of
just,
the classics?
yeah, I have 1,000 games on it.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you have like one of the like super collector's editions?
I think we have. If you've ever seen like the old school arcades, there's so many games on there. I don't even know where to start. But like the original Mario is on our arcade. It's really cool, and it doesn't cost any money to play.
Awesome.
Unless my kids are bad, then I can flip the switch and they have to play with quarters, which might be their college fund as well.
Yeah. Hey, you know.
Do you have
rack it up.
any update? You're getting close to this Red Kettle campaign. You can still accept donations.
I just got numbers as I was eating breakfast from my accountant.
Okay.
I know for a fact that in kettles alone, we brought in $97,000. So, and we're getting checks day by day still. So it ends into January is the mail appeal end date. So we have about 30,000 still, 35,000 in mail appeal. So things are added daily. So I think we're gonna come out pretty close to the goal, if not having met it. So
Again, if you're out there, you still have time to write a check. Salvation Army, all the money stays in town, and you should come on as we get closer to the end of the campaign. Does that sound good?
yeah, it sounds great.
All right.
Yeah,
You kids not having to go to school. I tell you what, back in my day, we would have walked to school.
they get to go clean dishes at meal site today.
What? All right, the Bach family. Yay! No yelling in the Salvation Army van. Let's go. Built-in labor, everybody. That's the news. That's the Salvation Army's 2020 pledge. Child labor at every site. I kid, but seriously, just in Muscatine if it's his own kids. All right. The Bach fam, they're marvelous. Oh, I tell you, that's Samuel. He's a rascal. You can tell, right? That's how my Ted looks. You just know. He's scheming something. Like he probably put a fork in his pocket. Or that's like what Ted, remember I told you Ted stole a St. Anthony statue from my mom's house? What's that kid doing? I don't know what he's up to. He's probably scheming right now at the house. All right. I think did we have a job board? Did I mail a job board? I can't remember. We should get out of here. The things I'll mention just briefly without having to show you anything. Listen, we've got this keto group on Facebook. If you're low carbonate, check it out. Search Muscatine Hy-Vee Keto, almost 1,000 members. In the January Seasons magazine, we have a great feature on keto. And as a matter of fact, in about 25 minutes, Hy-Vee dietitian Kara Ziegman and yours truly going to be making some of the keto fat bombs. Look for a little short video and some pictures on the Facebook page and Instagram later today, so stay tuned for that. And then the Hy-Vee weight loss contest. I think almost 45 people are signed up, so good for y'all. 45 people, first ever weight loss competition. Really excited to hear those numbers. And again, this is not open to employees, so you're not competing against me or anything like that, because I would win. No offense. I'm back on the horse, losing weight, feeling great. Looking handsome. But I'm excited about the amount of people that we have signed up. I feel really good about that. So check that out. All right, I think we do have a job board. I feel like I sent it yesterday maybe for Wednesday. So we'll do this. Team staffing, 109 Lake Park Boulevard, JOB board. If you're looking for a job or know someone that is, they can get you situated. with a job, right? So just reach out to him and have a conversation. This is a janitorial opening. You can call Mary at 563-316-7634. Did I see Mary at Blaine's Farm and Fleet last night? Yes. Did she see me? No. Did I have 2 kids? Yes. Did I have a kid that dropped part of his Tooth Fairy money on the floor at Farm and Fleet and then we found it? Yes. So maybe Mary could help me hire someone to make sure my kids don't drop Tooth Fairy money. I don't know if that's a job, but maybe it is. 563-316-7634. Reach out to Mary. What else is on the Jabbird? Jabbird Lab Tech. Katie has this, $19.55 an hour. Call Katie, 563-316-7639. Again, or careers@teamssi.com. She will get you all set up with that opportunity. And last but not least, today on the Jabbird, hey, thumbs up from that guy. His name is Stock Image Jeff. Production labor, $11.55 an hour. Call Yoli, 563. She has such a fun name to say. Yoli, because it's kind of like YOLO, but it's Yoli. It's kind of like Tony. Say Tony like that. 563-316-7642. Team Staffing and TSI ready to take care of you. I never thought, again, that this would happen. You know, I'm not trying to talk about this diet ad nauseum or too much, but this is cool. So Monday, my coworker Roman Truitt in the Hy-Vee bakery said, hey, I'm going to make those keto donuts. I gave him a recipe last week, and here they are in the flesh. Keto donut. It's crazy. So if all goes according to plan, the only thing I told him that maybe we do next time is we dip the donut in the glaze so that it's got more of the glaze. The texture is different. It's that almond flour, right? I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's the same texture as like a cake donut because it's the almond flour, you know? So if you haven't had any almond flour, like if anybody on the show tries one of these after, they'll probably be like, that's kind of like a biscuit. That's a fair comparison. And I'm okay with that because I have a sweet tooth and sugar is addictive. So this is awesome. I told you the nutritional stats, right? There's a better picture from this morning. These have 12 grams of fat. They have 5 net carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and they're 126 calories. I've had 3 of these. That's probably enough for today. That's probably enough for today. I was just doing the math. I'm like, I've had 3, so I have to times all of these stats by 3. And when you do that math, it equals husky. Trying to get rid of the double chin again. All right. Anyways, it's a diet donut. Nobody else is doing it. Diet donut. Step up your game. You know who's not going to do this for you? Fairway. They don't have a bakery. They can't do this. Walmart's not going to do this. And Aldi's not going to do this. And I would say no offense, but I don't mean it. So, and there's a close-up of my neck, in case you're wondering. And the donut. All right. Thanks to our guests today, Paul Elsoff with Lefty and the Spinners, Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominee, going in with Lefty and the Spinners. Paul, kind enough to be here. I can't wait. Lefty and the Spinners going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for the state of Iowa. You can see them Saturday, February 15th, doing a show in support of the All Veterans Memorial for Fruitland. That show coming up at the Armory. So looking forward to that. And thanks to Skippy Armstrong, food service manager with your Muscatine Hy-Vee, for taking the time to be here on the program. Tomorrow on the show, ready? Chad doesn't even know this. Tomorrow on the show, Amy Hessel, Muscatine Community Y. We know that. But then also, what are you showing me? How many carbs I've had? That's hurtful. You could eat 16 and maintain a 2,000. Oh, I could eat 16 donuts and have a 2,000 calorie diet, Steve's saying. Okay, I thought he was going to judge me. Steve's back in the trust tree. So tomorrow on the show, he's got a calculator, and I'm like, don't calculate the carbs. I know it's more than I'm supposed to have. Whatever. Moderation. Don't show me that number. I believe you. We have the same phone. Steve made the best decision getting that same phone as me. Or I got the same one as he did. So tomorrow on the show, Amy Hessel, Muscatine Community YMCA, and Terry Eagle. Somebody forgot that they had Terry Eagle booked as well. So Amy Hessel at 8:30, Terry Eagle at 9, talking about a concert at the National Pearl Button Museum this Saturday. And I feel like it's Muscle Down. It's a blues show. I don't want to get it wrong. We'll get all the details tomorrow, but this is going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to talk to both of those folks right here on the Hy-Vee Today show. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust, Toyota, Muscatine, and team staffing. I got to get out of here to go make some keto fat bombs, and I appreciate y'all watching. If you need anything in the meanwhile, hyveetoday@gmail.com. It's icy outside. Go slow. We've got salt here at the store. Do I think school should have been canceled? No, but it's not my decision. I understand there's kids that take the bus. But just for my wife's sanity, I would have had school. Maybe I can send my kids to the Salvation Army, hang out with the Bach kids. I'll just tell my wife, drop them off. Lieutenant said it's fine. He said it's fine. Bring them all there. We'll see. All right, that's it for today. Take care, everybody. Bye. Lieutenant.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton.
Yeah,
this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.